First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The veteran kicker, Greg Joseph, will get us started here. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinham.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen. After that interception, they're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Half jumbo.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Jump right, Pacino. Half 18, half 18. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That one, take it in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up, go.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Joe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready?
They run it over center with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good. Let's 35. Angel.
Fields to throw. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, here's Harris. One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 34 yards. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Rita.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Detroit. Jim. Up we go.
From the gun, it's Jones. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before them.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They run here with Singletary. Room to run past midfield. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 36-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense.
Quick right.
But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
They go play action with Fields. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Give up the middle to Harris. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And they're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play action now for Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On 1st down, Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, here we go.
Throwing, Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
56.
Up the middle. Here's Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Chip. Apple, 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 apple. Apple, jump.
Back to throw is Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Jones operating out of the pistol. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Up and go.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Half 88. Up and go.
Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
Here we go.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Joseph's extra point up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Hey, 551, 551.
First down, Steelers.
11. Punch right. Sit high.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Timberland. Let's go.
Jones now on 1st down. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the give, it's Singletary. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Half 18, Timberland. Out we go.
To throw is Jones. And he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, son.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jones to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
2nd and 7. To throw, it's Jones. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. On is Joseph for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, son. Right.
He'll try the right side now with Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 6.
Here we go, son. Right.
Another run here with Harris. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Back to throw is Fields. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. Set to go now on first and 10.
Go.
To throw is Fields. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's dead. Right.
On the give, it's Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Right.
They'll give it to Harris again. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.